I'm doing well, Neil. Hey, congratulations on this new film, A Holiday Twist.
Thank you very much. I had a fun time doing it. And I think it's probably kind of evident that just to see me kind of chew up the scenery and let loose like I haven't. And, I came out here to be a comedian. And they said, nah, you're funny, but you don't look funny. How about being a leading man? How about being a soldier? How about being this or that? And my career just went in a whole different direction. So anytime through my villains, I get to infuse my comedy. But this one, I get to really delve in the world of funniness. And for me, it was just such a joy to be part of a film like Holiday Twist.
So what initially drew you to A Holiday Twist? What was it? Was it the comedy, or you wanted to do something different?
I always want to do something different. I don't like doing the same stuff over and over again. And that's kind of been the key to my career and the key to my success. I think that's to keep the audience not just guessing, but to keep my performances fresh for the audience. My dad always said, if they give you $1, give them $2 worth of effort. And I've kind of prided myself on that I work really hard on my characters to make them as entertaining as possible. But I haven't had a chance to do a Christmas film, and nor have I had a chance to really do a comedy. And I got to do both of them at one time through, Stephanie, what she devised here. This is her baby. She wrote it, she directed it, she paid for it. She had to sell her house halfway through to get more money to finish the film. And it's one of those projects that has such goodwill towards it that I hope it does really well for, because it's a fun movie. It's a family film that anyone can watch. It's got great messages in it. It's got great humor in it, and it's a Christmas film. So I hope people will really go out and watch it, because they're going to really enjoy what they see.
So how did you get into the character of Skip? I don't want to call him a villain. I know your other movie, The Shift, came out today, and that is a far different villain. But how do you get into these characters?
Well, this was different. This was, the thing I really liked for me in my career in this is that people know me so well for being, a great villain. So to play a guy who is kind of the bad guy of the piece, and as you slowly see him, this goofy guy, and why he's doing what he's doing, by the end of the piece, you really feel for this guy. And there's something there that you don't generally see in what is perceived to be the villain of the piece, where you say, oh my gosh, this poor guy. I just want to wrap my arms around him and help him out. And that was the beauty of this character for me, that I got to do that. I got to infuse real great comedy, but poignancy also by the end of the film. And that was, I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity.
I mean, it does say something if the audiences have empathy for a guy who's still present.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And that's where we're going. That was a driving force for my character for the film, and for, really the whole, the piece. And it worked. When you see the film, it's just a well-crafted, I mean, Stephanie's a first-time director who put her heart and soul into this thing. And I think that people are going to really enjoy this film, because it's just a simple throwback Christmas film. Like it feels like this movie was made in 1986. And I love that simple feeling to, and the simple way of making this project come to life. And she did a fantastic job doing it. And I love, I just enjoy the heck out of playing Skip, and just enjoying having an opportunity to really stretch my muscles in comedy again. It's been a long time, and I had a great time doing it.
And how do you bounce your comedy with Brian Thomas Smith? Your your relative, your co-partner in crime in this film.
He's one of the funniest dudes I've ever hung around with. And the stuff that would come out of his mouth, and then the stuff that come out of our mouth, would be halfway through a take, and they would be, blowing snot through our nose, laughing so hard, and then have to reset and go back at it again. And then the crew's laughing, and everyone's just losing their mind because we're coming up with these little gold bits. And I think for me, I'm such a go for it. I want to just be the best that I can in when I'm on camera. We just went for it. We just really just had this confidence of the two of us, of just going for it, being a great partnership, and being very different at the same time. And I think that's why it works so well. And I'm really happy to be part of a film like this. I'm proud to be part of a film like this, because it was just old school filmmaking, and we had a ball doing it.
Now, I'm curious. Your scene with Ryan, you had a long scene that's supposedly under the table. You guys weren't really under the table that entire time.
We were under the table for days doing that thing, and it was awesome. It it was one of those films and those times where, as an actor, there's us under the table forever, improving, making stuff up. And it was, the last one was at the end of the day. We didn't have a whole lot of time. We had to rush it, and the cameras were there, and the dogs, and the people, and everything. But Stephanie was a great director in letting us loose and giving us the comfort of creating the way that we wanted to create a character. And I think we created two fantastic, fun, goofy, dumb, yet poignant guys, all trying to figure out what life is about. And are we all trying to figure out what life is about every day, especially in the times we have now, where there's so much fighting, there's so much envy, there's so much greed, there's so much stuff going on in the world that's just not great. Every once in a while, as an actor, I get to really enjoy the moment, but as an audience, you get to watch a film and just kind of, the thing I really love about Holiday Twist is it's really pure escapism. You can go to the theater, and you should see this on a big screen, because it's just fun on a big screen. Christmas films are always more fun on a big screen, aren't they? And you get to escape and laugh and cry and feel good about yourself by the end of the film. And I love films like this, and to be part of it was really just such a joy for me.
Most excellent. And one more thing with you, Neal. Personally, do you believe in angels and miracles?
Absolutely, every single day. I have no idea how I was so fortunate in my life to have a woman like Reve say yes to me. Our 20th anniversary is tomorrow, and to have the 5 kids that we have, they're all miracles. God has miracles right in front of us every single day, all the time. Sometimes we don't see them. Usually we don't. But it's up to us to have the faith in him that allows us to see the greatness and the gifts that he bestows upon us on this planet. And I'm just, yes, there are angels everywhere. Angels in the Outfield is my first movie, which proved the fact that there are angels. And here I am still believing 100% that there's other things out there that are guiding us and helping us. There's also things out there that are trying to take us down as well. But the good guys in the end, to me, always win, and that's the way I run my life.
I know. I just watched Angels in the Outfield.
Oh,
Your version and the original. The old version. On Thanksgiving, just this past weekend, and I was watching. I was going, oh wait, that's Neal in the film.
they say classics should be remade every 30 years, and I think it was about 30 years from the original to Angels in the Outfield back in '93. I think it's time to bring Angels in the Outfield back again and continue whatever happened to all those guys. And where is Whit Bass now, the dumb pitcher for the Angels? Has he become a manager? Has he, who knows? But it would certainly be a lot of fun to revisit Angels in the Outfield, because that was one of my favorite films. Because again, it was a family film. Everyone can go and watch it. It was fun. It was poignant. It was hilarious at times. Broke your heart at other times. And I love films like that. The old school Disney films were my favorite films to watch and to be part of. And I hope we go back to those films again.
I love it too. That film brings tears of joy to myself. But and so does this Christmas movie. You need to make more Christmas movies.
Oh, that's the plan. That is certainly the plan.
All right, Neal. Thank you very much for speaking to us about Holiday Twist. It is a lovely film, and it's a pleasure speaking to you again. Thank you.
Great seeing you. Be well. God bless you, and have a great Christmas and a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays. Bye now.